It is a milestone birthday for a local hero who fought in World War II.
He is turning 100 years old and has a birthday wish that you can help with.
Yes, indeed. Dave Grashoff is there live in Lodi this morning, introducing us to him and hearing his amazing story. Hey, Dave.
You guys know that I've met and done a lot of things through the years, and just to sit with this individual for the last 15 or 20 minutes and just to hear just a couple of the stories, flat out amazing. This is Mr. Frank Wright, turns 100 Saturday?
Saturday, I tell you, I turn 100 years old, and it's something I've never done before.
Yeah, he has not. But you've done a lot of other really cool things.
I had a good, interesting trip all the way through my service on it.
Let's talk about your time in the service and one of your more memorable moments.
Well, I have some really, but one of the interesting things I recall from that is I think it was on June the 21st, but I'm not positive on that time date. But that's when the fishing fleet was coming in on the Columbia River, and they pulled up all the nets on from to keep submarines and stuff out of the country.
Is this the day that you were shot?
No, it was back in 1943, I think, on it.
Can you just talk real quick about the day that you were shot?
What do you want first?
And what you remember? Just the day.
Pardon?
Just talk a little bit about the day that you were shot and what you remember from that day.
Well, 4 years later, three and some odd months later on it. After I had gone to Guadalcanal, and after I had gone to New Georgia, and after I had gone to Guam and liberated Guam, then we went to Iwo Jima, and that was my trip for the fighting part, if that's what you want on it. And when on Guam, I got a bayonet in my stomach from when I was fighting Japanese on it, and I fell backwards into my foxhole, and he fell on top of me. And then when he fell on top of me like that, well, I had my knife drawn already, and I cut his throat, and he bled all over me. And then after that, the next morning, they picked me up and took me into the where the corpsman was, and he stitched up my, not he stitched, he put tape around my wound and went from there.
Yeah, well, we thank you so much for your service, and I know that you've asked, for people to send in cards, and I was just wondering, quickly, could you just read this card that you got here, and what they wrote inside? Okay. This card came from Travis Air Force Base.
And it says, "Who'd have dreamed all the places you'd go, things that you'd do, and the people that you know. Who but the Lord, with Him and His plans from the start to bless you and keep you and show you His heart." And I opened it up, and I have a $20 bill and a $5 bill.
People obviously thanking you very much for your service, and on behalf of Good Day Sacramento, thank you for joining us, and thank you for your service and for all that you did for our country, and a happy birthday to you, Mr. Wright.
Well, thank you very kindly. I appreciate that.
You guys, back over to you. Amazing, amazing fella.
Absolutely.
Yeah, from his testimony and some of the memories through his time over seas and fighting for our military. Thank you very much.
Dave, I'm so grateful that you shared the story of Mr.
Happy
Wright
birthday.
with us.
Yeah, and
Happy 100th
birthday.
birthday, sir.
Yes.
Thank you for your
absolutely.
service.
They're saying happy birthday to you back at the station. So
Thank you
very much.
Thank you.
Thanks,
So
Dave.
sharing the cards that people are sending, you can see the address on the screen there. But if you don't have a chance to write that down, we also have it on our website. We tried to make it a little bit easier to find. So if you go to the Good Day Sacramento website, go to the info section right here, and you're going to click on that info page. It's going to pop up our show info, and you can scroll down. On Monday, when we aired the recorded piece, we made sure that the address was there as well. So in case you don't have a chance to write it down from the screen, you can always go to our website and find it right there. Mr. Frank S. Wright.
Very cool.
What a hero. What a hero.